So this is a set of 4 party poppers. And these are basically powder cannons, and it's from Blaise Pyro and Party. And essentially, when you activate them, they fire a giant cloud, in this case purple cloud, of powder up into the air. So my understanding is these are definitely an outdoor device. Alright, so it says this item operates with a compressed air cartridge which can produce a loud noise when fired. Risk of explosion if heated under confinement. This item is not a toy and should be used under adult supervision, not for use by children under 12 years of age. When launching, direct upwards away from face and body, outdoor use only. And so you need to remove the plastic film before use, and there's 2 parts. There's a bottom part and a top part, and they have these arrows pointing in different directions. So you basically hold the top part, and then you twist the bottom part in that direction, and that activates it. So I was sent this 4-pack to review for free. If you wanted to purchase it, it would be about $8 to $9 per cannon. It was, I believe, $35 for the 4-pack. 2, 1, go. Alright, so I was pretty impressed with that. It looked like this whole thing was full of powder and it evacuated it. There's 2 little plastic meshes in there. I want to see what's inside of this thing. So it looks like a pretty steel container here at the bottom. Alright, so we have here like a heavier duty plastic thing with some rivets and a piece of steel. I think that's where the air is compressed in there. And then there's a tube here, and it looks like there's only purple in this bit here, and there's a big opening here for the air to kind of go into. And it may be that they want the air to fill this area, and then it bursts this kind of metallic, kind of aluminum foil, like an aluminized tape cover. So it probably builds up pressure, and then it bursts all at once and puffs all this stuff all out at once. So there's a mechanism in here somewhere under these rivets where when you twist this thing, it releases the valve on that guy. So after drilling out the rivets, what we find inside is this cap, which used to be in there. And then these guys here have 2 wings, and this little guy here, which can spin around the outside. So this is the compressed air cylinder that drives the powder out. It has a metal catch that is holding a rubber plug into the air cylinder. When you rotate that, this guy is free to flip up because these guys aren't caught underneath the wings anymore, and that rubber stopper blows out. These grids will prevent the rubber stopper from coming out. The air expands into here and pushes all of this powder out, forcing its way through this kind of mylar tape. Now, I don't know exactly how they pressurize this at the factory. This rubber plug has some type of gunk on the inside, so my guess would be they might have the plug in and maybe drive a needle through the inside of the plug, pressurize it, and when they pull the needle out, that gunk self-seals. So could you refill and reuse this? Not easily. If you drilled a hole down here, put a tire stem in, you could fill it with a compressor pretty easily. You would still have to put this guy back in, latch this thing down each time you wanted to use it. You could replace the rivets with screws, so you could put screws in and out, and then poof, and off you would go. You'd have to pull it out and then reset this guy each time. And the hard part about getting a valve stem in here is most valve stems are easy to pull in place, but they're really hard to push in place. So you would have to push it in place because you have such a small hole up here.